is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you could see how to do that in the video description below. If you're watching this video on playback, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified the moment I go live so you don't miss out on any future readings. All of the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. If for some reason you have missed out on your reading, please feel free to contact me via DM on Instagram at GeetaGalaway, which is listed in the video description. All of the information on the directions on how to get a reading, all the different reading types, and everything payment options is all listed in the video description if you're interested in getting a reading or contacting me on social media. If you would not like to have your reading done live, I have plenty of private options available, including I have YouTube videos where I record it privately for you, and you can watch it over and over and over again. Only you would have a private link with it, and only you and whoever you share it with can watch it. And then I also have Instagram readings, which are the same price as these readings, and they do take a bit longer to do. And then I also have FaceTime readings, which usually they can be scheduled in a timely manner. So those price for the Instagram reading starts at $65 for 30 minutes. For all the readings, I do require for you to post your first name, their first name, and both of your sun signs. This thing is not loading. What is going on here? There we go. So, you can see a little bit of why I'm late coming on. I got a shipment of, I have some different versions of the tarot cards. I already have them. I'm getting my Halloween stuff out. It's September 1st, guys. Come on. So, getting my Halloween stuff out for fun. We got the Oogie Boogie Man, and we got whatever this guy is. I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's there. We have the Ouija skull. We have Robert the doll. He's haunted. He actually comes from the the doll museum in the Key West. And we have a heart. I have a heart here. That would be fun. Let me know what you think. And let's see. I don't know what you can see in there. Oh, you can see the magic ball on the phone and the little gnome. Can you see all that? Everybody is probably confused why I'm here. I'm really fucking everybody up by coming on this late. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but whatever. At least there was an attempt. Hey Sandeep, how are you doing? So I just got here. So there's nobody in line yet that I've seen. Let's see. Nope, nobody yet. Nobody would be expecting me to come on right now. But it's been a long day of decorating and taking care of Amber and that kind of stuff. The candle service really screwed up my sleeping schedule a little bit. But it took me a little while. I had to put my old cards away. I had a lot of cards out. Amber at least helped me. I have at least a different variety of cards I'll be using. Of course, I have some of my oldies but goodies still. But I got my Halloween cards out. I couldn't fit them all. I actually have a lot of Halloween cards. But I got big and little versions of it. These ones I gotta get used to, the font is a little bit harder to read. But it should be fine. I'll get used to it. You can kind of figure out what's going on in the pictures. But my shipment of most of my cards came today. Right, so we have Sandeep with a mini in-depth reading. I'm going to shuffle those other cards. I'm going to shuffle these ones. I shuffled all of them but this one, I think. These ones are cute. Halloween cards. The Seven of Wands. They're like little brooms. They're like Halloween themed. These would be good to clarify those other Halloween cards I have, but yeah, I'm gonna switch out some of them. I don't know. Haven't decided. All right, and we also have. Sandeep has added a quick reading. We might just end up coming back to give Sandeep reading. It's okay. It's my fault for coming on so late. Okay, but I got all these cute cards. This summer I could have come on this late and everybody would have been fine with it. All right, Sandeep, go ahead and post your first question. Let me know which one you want to do first, the mini in-depth reading or the quick reading. What is Ryan thinking about Sandeep after the call? Please tell me, what has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep, please? What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep, please? What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? All right, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? The Ten of Cups. That's good. Maybe it was a good call. What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? The Six of Cups. Ooh, definitely thinking about you. What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? The Page of Cups. Aww. It's been definitely thinking about your communication. What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? The Knight of Wands. Ooh. Could be a little bit spicy there. What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? Clarifying the Queen, that's the Queen of Swords reversed. I'm picking up specifically, there's something that he wish he said. That he didn't say that he wish he said. I don't know. I'm going to clarify it, but I think it's something like he wanted to say, but like forgot. It doesn't feel like it was intentional. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse, just to be honest with you, the Hierophant. And the Ten of Cups. You ever be like, listen, like thinking back about like your conversation, like, damn, I should have said that. The Five of Wands. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Cups. The Nine of Cups. I see a lot of feelings. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups. Are you the one? Weren't you wanting to go to Canada? I thought you were talking about that. I'm trying. Are you thinking about clarifying the Hierophant? Emperor reversed. Why even say that you have options? Clarifying the Five of Wands. Two Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. I'm asking the angels, by the way. Judgment reversed. If I ever ask a question, sometimes it's like rhetorical. A lot of times I'll ask the angels something and then wait for them to respond and see what they've got to say about it. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Ace of Swords. They're implying that he's trying to downplay your connection. But he doesn't, I feel like that he doesn't feel like the connection's downplayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like he's trying to act like the relationship isn't as big a deal as it really is. Clarifying the Four of Cups. Death. Bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Cups in the reverse. There is other people. He is being honest with you, but Five of Swords reversed. Six of Swords. I'm getting an energy of being reluctant to like go to India, but I don't. Also, there's like a not wanting responsibility energy too. Unless do you have a third party? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. That makes sense because I thought before. Yeah, I thought you were talking about going to Canada, but I was picking that up energetically. It's feeling like, has he been to India before? Does he travel often? Like overseas? For some reason, it feels like a big deal. Or like, it feels like a hard work or something like that. Like for him. Tell me, how has Ryan been thinking Sandeep? What has Ryan been thinking about Sandeep? I'm picking up an energy of, like, I feel like that he is really attracted to you and he likes you. And I feel like he even wants you, but his logical mind is saying to him, it's not logical to want this. Everything just seems like a lot of work. Clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. I just heard come to me. Clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. Clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. Change. Courage. Yeah, see, there it is. He's trying to get the courage to do this. Because the Emperor's in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in the reverse. But I feel like that his logical mind is saying, you know, I could just like be with someone else who lives here. But like, I feel like that his emotions tell him that he wants you. If you know what I mean. Clarify Judgment in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. So like he keeps coming back to you. We have self-love and ego. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Shit, just flew out. Until death tears apart. Contracts, career, commitments, and rejection, loss, fragmented. Clarifying death. We have guarded. Clarifying courage. We have sun, strength, empowerment. Clarifying nature, compassion. North node, cosmic purpose. Clarifying guarded, vulnerability. Guarded, vulnerability. Closed off, guarded, resistance. Yeah, he's definitely resisting right now. On the bottom of the deck, we have transcendence and unity. Detachment. So I feel like he feels very strongly towards you and he wants things to happen. But again, there's like an energy of like, this is kind of hard. I feel like that, like, there's like an energy of, it's like he's evaluating its value. The value, yeah, that's the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. I don't know if you can see it. Abundance, masculine, definitely masculine side over here, rebirth. But he's definitely going through something. And as I was saying, he's like really attracted to you, but he has all this lack, and he has doubts, fears, limitations. So it's not like he's not attracted to you or anything. It's just like to him, it seems like very difficult to obtain this situation. So he was upset with you. Is that why you think that he told you that he had other options? Maybe because there's a Three of Cups here in the reverse. There's an issue with that. And that's caused a reevaluation. I don't feel like some men, when they are told that their person is out dating other people, some of them will think that, you don't want them or something. Like, well, maybe I'm not that important if they're not willing to wait for me or be loyal to me, that kind of thing. I think that a lot of men do have insecurities, I feel, about loyalty. I feel like loyalty is very important for some men. I think a lot of them, but it depends on if they're wanting to be loyal. It's important to the ones who are loyal. Let's just say it like that. And I think that he has been loyal to you. I think that he may have been lying about having all these options. Maybe he has some options, but none that he likes. Let's just say that. None that he really likes as much as you. I think that there's an energy of jealousy, but I'm not sure if this is the jealousy is making him want to step up. If anything, it's scaring him away because there's an energy of intimidation and self-worth, self-value. So he's been thinking about it. He's been thinking about walking away from the connection, or maybe how you walked away in the past. Yeah, you're a Cancer. He's Scorpio. Yeah. I feel like he's thinking about walking away, but so he thinks about it and then he's like, but he's trying to get the courage to change. I feel like that he could definitely want marriage with you. If like you got together, maybe you should get married. I feel like there's a fear though about you like cheating on him or something like that, or things not working out. But he also feels like, I don't know, maybe that could help the situation to move things along quicker. Now, with the Ten of Cups, you are emotional fulfillment. He's like very happy when he talks to you. He has a lot of very strong feelings towards you. He does love you, but he's very conflicted. And it is a money issue with the King of Pentacles in the reversed. Also, there's an energy of purpose as well. So I don't know if he feels like he has a purpose with whatever he's currently doing. But I think that sometimes, yeah, the ego, vanity, pride and ego is what makes him think about walking away. So he thinks about it. But he thinks about also how you're there is an energy of like concern about not having enough money to do this whole venture. But I see him loving you and realizing that. And it almost it empowers him. That love empowers him and gives him courage at times. But when I feel like that when you tell him things like if you're going out with other people or whatever, if you're dating other people or whatever, I feel like that lessens his love because there's like an energy here of him feeling like, well, maybe she doesn't love me as much as I love her. But he does feel very passionately. He does want to come towards you, but he's really, they're saying the word indifferent to traveling at this current time. Not saying that he will, I mean, we have until November, you know. So, but he's feeling really guarded and closed off, very guarded. Like both of these cards say guarded on them. And there's resistance going on in this situation. I feel like more so with traveling, not so much with his feelings. And there's like, I'm picking up here how the guy is like, he's got these cups and he's sitting there like, fuck, how am I going to do this? That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's not like that he can't be with you. That's not what he can't do. What he feels like he can't do is all this long distance thing, all this, that, and the other. Like, how are you going to do things and then balance? They're giving me the impression he's very busy already in his life already. So somehow do all this plus balance that as well. Yeah, a divorce. It's not talking about divorce for some reason. It's talking about potentially marriage. Maybe it's because you can't, like, I think that something could happen this winter. There could be a transformation this winter, it's saying here in this connection. But so, I mean, what should you do? I feel like that I'm not sure if it was the best idea. If you did you date other people? You said you're going out, but I don't know if that meant dating or not. You said you went out and met others, but I don't know if that meant romantically or not. I think that it was very important to him that he felt like you were loyal to him, and it's kind of fucked it up, to be honest with you. If you would have told him, oh, I really love you, I really want you, I'm willing to wait for you, I'm really working on this, and you're the only person for me. If you would have said something like that, that would have been more uplifting and motivating for him. I don't know, how long has it been since you told him you were seeing other people? But since that's not the case, that's why he's like, oh, I got other options too. You're not the only person with options. Like, it's almost like he took it as like a personal attack or something. When you said that, like you were maybe trying to make him upset or jealous, or trying to force an issue that he actually feels like he has no control over right now, because he doesn't feel like he can do anything to bring this connection further. So, it's an issue for him. For sure. You should always tell someone how you feel. A real connection will never be lessened by saying how you feel. There's all these readers out there. There's like a mixture of things. A lot of readers, they'll say, you should date other people and all these things. But to be honest with you, what they should say is stay true to yourself and do what you feel is right for you. Some people may want to wait, and there's nothing wrong with that. Who says we have to go out and pour ourselves around when we're in love with somebody? I mean, are you really in love with that person? Is that love actually special? If it is special, then why would you go out and doing other things? Especially if you're already both on the same page and you both are really into each other, even though it's just distance. So if it's just distance, why would you date other people? But there's readers who go around, they're afraid of being guilty, like feeling guilty about if they tell a person to wait or something like that, especially in a general reading. But if you're already investing in a relationship, you already have plans to move forward in the connection, you already have all these things going, why would you date other people unless you're not serious about the connection? But what would be the motivation to move to Canada or for him to come to India if you're so indifferent to the connection you would date other people? So I think this raises like a lot of questions for him. Like, how serious is she about me? Does she really care about me that much? And maybe I care about her more. And a lot of guys, they've been burned in these situations. So they're much more reluctant to do something with somebody. He is thinking about things. I think that he's thinking about if he should. I don't think that he is currently doing it. He has too much love for you. But you got to decide, do you really love that person? Is it special? Is it worth waiting for? Is this the kind of person, is this person worth waiting for? If the answer is yes, then fucking wait. At least give it a time frame. If you already have plans and intentions for him to come in November, why date people? If you already have plans and intentions to move to Canada, why date people? I don't understand. I personally wait. I'm a waiter, but that's just me, but sometimes, some people wait for so long and everything and they give up on their connection, but it depends. What kind of connection is it? Is it a twin flame connection or something? Sometimes there's not much point in waiting, but you really should just do what is right for you. So if what's right for you is to date other people, then date other people. But I wouldn't do that if you're actually serious about the relationship that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like to me, if he's wanting to come, but I think that you telling him you're dating other people doesn't probably make him want to invest a bunch of money. Maybe it's very difficult for him to get the money together to come to India to see you. So, like, when you tell him you're dating other people, it's like, so some people, they will say, I'm dating other people, trying to, like, emotionally manipulate them to go, come on, come be with me, hurry up, or someone else is going to snatch me away. But sometimes that telling someone that is just going to cause more harm than good. If a person is struggling with a fear of rejection or a fear of being cheated on or something like that, that's going to be very detrimental to the connection. Why are we so afraid to go all in on a connection? If you really love somebody, go all fucking in. Tell them how you fucking feel. And, you know, if they continuously keep rejecting you or something, that's one thing. But, like, if they're not really rejecting you to begin with and you have all these plans, then I don't understand why you would do something else. I will actually just wait for someone who's even rejecting me too, so that's just me. Well, half-ass rejected. If the person says to me, I'm not interested in you whatsoever and I never will be, I would just move on. But if they're not doing that, and they're not even fully rejecting, they're just saying, I can't right now type of thing, and that's a different thing. It just depends. The connections, you know. Everybody has different connections with people. Go ahead and post your quick question. Please read the video description if you'd like to have a reading. All the information is in the video description. Alright, so Sandeep, you always also have a where is it? Okay, a mini reading. So post whatever is your next reading. Gosh dang it, why didn't this thing it didn't do the notifications. Why don't you just tell me what time that it is? Right. We will do Latoya's. Alright, so Latoya is next with a regular reading. So we have Matt with an angel reading. And then we have Viola with a mini depth reading. I got you. Viola, hopefully I am pronouncing your name correctly. I got you, Latoya. You're going to be next after Sandeep. Then will Ryan offer Sandeep commitment? When? I mean, I don't know if that's the best question to ask right now. I'm not sure. I think that if you felt Latoya, I feel like that if you felt confident in your connection, you potentially would. be honest with you. I'm going to pull the cards, but see what it says. All right, there's the current list. Okay, mini reading. Is this thing right? Well, yeah. Will Ryan offer Sandeep commitment? Yes or no? And let me know what you want the quick reading to be. Will Ryan offer Sandeep commitment? Yes or no? Will Ryan offer Sandeep commitment? Yes or no? Will Ryan offer Sandeep commitment? Yes or no? Committed relationship. Will Ryan offer a committed relationship to Sandeep? Yes or no? Will Ryan offer a committed relationship to Sandeep? Yes or no? Right now, no. Oh, man. As I said, he feels resistant, guarded, closed down. I feel I'm hearing shut down. I heard the word shut down or it's like shut off. Why did that? I'm trying to get those to be lined up straight. They don't look straight. Oh, I think it's clarifying the Ten of Cups, the Full, and the Reverse. Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse. I think you should be honest with him. Say, hey, you know, you told me you didn't want a commitment. That's why I was dating other people, and I really love you, and I don't want other people. I want you, but I don't want to invest in a relationship if you don't want me. If you want me, great, let me know. You know, but I do want to be loyal to just you. You know, you gotta be honest with them. I've had a Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's like a heavy feeling of lack. Clarifying the Moon in the reverse. Right now, currently, as I said, he's been thinking about walking away from this connection. It feels like to him, it feels like a lot of work. And clarifying Death in the reverse. Some men are willing to do that work, and some are not. And I feel like that in this particular time, and this is a snapshot of energy. In this time, I would say that he's not feeling very confident or in his ability to be able to follow through in this connection. Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. But I do feel like that this connection, it could change. They are saying that, yeah, he is getting divorced. That could be causing additional financial strain. The Sun in the reverse. Getting divorced itself is causing strain on your connection because, you know, I feel like that it's the logical. It would be, you know, your connection, especially if you came from India, would lead to potentially marriage. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. And I'm not, he's like, I'm not sure, like he's saying this, I'm not sure if I'm ready for any kind of commitment. Clarifying the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Just because I feel like that whatever his breakup he's going through is like hurting him. Clarify the Four of Wands, where it's very difficult. And the thought about going through that again so soon after, like the thought of potentially going through that so soon after it's happened is very kind of scary. Now, I do see after him sleeping and waking up, I'm seeing in the underlying energy, yeah, there's a fear, but there's like a renewal of energy potential. So I do see him going back and forth with this a bit longer. I mean, you have to decide how important is this connection to you. is this a person you're wanting to do all of this with? You know, and at the same time, there is an energy here as well of guilt if he were to hold you back. Because right now, again, he's got cold feet. At this moment, while I'm doing this reading, he has cold feet. And I see him loving you. You know, that is there. But he's trying to be logical. He's trying to shut down those feelings I'm seeing. I do see him reflecting on it. He's just like in a very contemplative energy currently. All right, this right here, this death energy, I feel like it's like he's not happy in his current situation. It's a combination of things. He's not that, but also it's saying that's the death of you guys getting together as well, because he just doesn't feel like you can. I think that he's maybe taking a big financial hit. I'm not sure if he feels like he's not feeling very confident in his ability to like do things is mostly the issue. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's up. What do you want to ask with the quick question? Yeah, like I said, some men are willing to do the work and some are not. Some people all in, some people aren't. Right, and then it'll be Latoya's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Latoya. I'm going to do this last one really quick. The reason why I say it before I'm done with this reading is because sometimes YouTube lags, and it's okay if you send in your question before I'm done with this quick reading. All right, please tell me, will Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year of 2024? Yes or no? Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year of 2024? Yes or no? Will Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year 2024? Will Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year 2024? Yes or no? Will Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year 2024? Yes or no? Will Sandeep be in a committed relationship by the year 2024? Yes or no? So the answer is yes. There is an energy here of, this is an energy of travel, potentially, or completion. There definitely will be a completion of cycle. They're implying really soon. They're almost implying it in Sagittarius or Capricorn season. Something is going to be happening. With the Seven of Pentacles. Look. Yeah, on the bottom, Ace of Cups. And it says that there's going to be a transformation with a Scorpio. So, the Scorpio here, Scorpio there. Potentially a marriage with a relationship. Two of Cups. I mean, the underlying energy is very, very positive. And then on top of that, the answer is yes. Only one card's in the reverse. And they're trying to imply soon. Like it's going to be fairly soon. Yeah, see? Fool. Knight of Cups. And then coming out of limited thoughts. I think sometimes the worst thing you could do is fear being hurt by love, because you're never going to find true love or get to be in true love if you're afraid of being hurt. Some people are afraid of true love, but I mean, what other love is worth getting hurt over than true love? Some people are afraid of them going all in and it not being returned or something. I mean, who gives a shit? You're gonna get hurt regardless. Just fucking do it. That's my attitude. You know, go for it. You don't live forever, you know. And who knows when you'll have another life with them again. There's definitely worse things in this planet than being hurt by love. You're not gonna die. What really you should do is learn how to like heal. Like learn how to heal in general with from things. And then you can just do whatever. That's what I do. Alright, Latoya, where are you at? Still waiting for Latoya to post her question. It was nice to see you too, Sandeep. Well, if you're going to be in love, you might as well go all in. I got these tiny Hermit Tarot cards. I'm low-key excited about it. You might want to refresh your video, Latoya. You might be lagging. Well, Latoya has a regular reading. Go ahead and post your question, Latoya, hun. Why is he acting jealous? What did you do? Did you do something? Oh, shit. They're talking about, didn't he, is he the one, didn't he cheat on you or something? Which cards, please? Or he wasn't being loyal. Probably feel like he deserves that shit back to him. But let's see what the cards got to say about it. Sometimes people who are jealous, like especially if y'all are supposed to be together, people who act jealous and shit, it's because they know they deserve to be cheated on because they're projecting. A lot of people project their issues onto you. So if they're somebody who is a cheater or something, they may project onto you that they think you're cheating because they're cheating, and they just think everybody's cheating. Everybody go around cheating everywhere, right? That's their impression. A lot of times, you know, if a person is a big fat liar, they just go around assuming everybody's lying because they lie too. If a person, you know, is accusing someone. A lot of times, and another thing we do is we project good things, false goodness onto other people too. So something else to be aware of. So like, you may assume everybody is good natured, but they fucking ain't. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what it wants to say. All right, please tell me, why is Charles acting jealous towards Latoya? Why is Charles acting jealous towards Latoya? Why is Charles acting jealous towards Latoya? Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Two of Cups reversed. Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? See, the High Priestess reversed. That's a secret. Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Queen of Wands reversed. Why is Charles acting jealous? Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Nine of Cups. Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Seven of Swords. You know what the Seven of Swords is about? This being deceptive. Ten of Swords, betrayal. The Tower. Four of Wands reversed, secret. Ten of Cups. Okay. The what? Taurus. You got Scorpio up in his chart. Like, why is this person? Trying to get this card. Here we go. Why is Charles acting jealous towards Latoya? Why is Charles acting jealous towards Latoya? This is the same deck. It's just a smaller version of it. It keeps me from getting them mixed up, but it helps with readings. Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Ooh, Ten of Swords and the Fool. Oh, just fell out for me. Why is Charles acting jealous with Latoya? Alright, clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have Death. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. They're saying this person is very insecure. Judgment. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. Not that that is your responsibility or anything. Tower. Why is Charles acting so jealous with Latoya? Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles and the reverse. The Two of Cups reversed. Look, so we got the Two of Cups reversed with the Two of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying Death. Six of Cups. Have you not been so nice to him? Because it's coming off as like, he feels like you are just, I don't know, there's an energy of like maybe a lack of action, a lack of passion. Not that I can blame you. Clarify Judgment. Ace of Swords reversed. I'm getting a high level of guilt coming from this energetically. Clarifying the Tower. Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, he's worried that you're going to have someone new. That really sealed the deal there. He's worried that you found new love. You are acting emotionally independent. So you're not relying on him to be happy. You're just like, I'm happy doing my own thing over here. I don't need you to be happy. Hierophant reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse. Just some breakup energy. But it's like of a marriage or something. Hangman. Knight of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. The World reversed. Oh boy. Why is Charles acting jealous? Where's Latoya? Yeah. Definitely doing that. Also, there's like an energy of, I think that he thinks that you're like gonna break up with him or you're breaking up with him or something. Clarifying the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Deception. Temptation. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Guilt. There it is. Got the guilt from secret shit. Again, Queen of Pentacles in reverse is because he feels like insecure. He doesn't have very high self-worth. Clarifying the 6 of Cups. I feel like he deserves it. Attraction. Hot. Oh, he thinks that you're very attractive and you can get just about anybody. I don't know why he's messing around then. Find the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Apology, forgiveness. So it could be him apologizing and then you forgiving him, but he's just like, again, I'm getting like, I don't deserve stuff. I find the 9 of Swords. Spy, watching. He could be like watching you on social media. He could be, I don't know, there's an energy of him thinking that you got somebody else or something else, or that you're working on something else. Clarifying deception. Seeds. Yeah, clarify guilt. Pluto, transformation, death. Clarifying attraction, Mars, hot. Toxicity, bound, patterns. They're telling me that he gets like a rush for his ego to feel like a lot of women are attracted to him. Like he feels he needs like a lot of women to be attracted to him to feel validated. Clarifying apology and forgiveness. Storm. Unexpected. Clarifying spy, watching, inspecting. Assistance, spirit guides. Ooh. So he could be feeling like the angels or there's something that is bringing something positive towards you. On the bottom, we have Mercury, messages, travel, communication. With him, reunion. He just feel like it's karma. You feel like he believes it. I don't know for sure if he's doing nothing right now, but I definitely feel like that he has been feeling like he definitely deserves it after what he did. And he knows you're hot. He knows you're attractive. He knows you can get people. Hey, Tika, how are you doing? But he's definitely got these toxic patterns. He definitely thinks that you're capable of finding someone and being with someone else. He definitely doesn't feel like he deserves you after what he's done. Um, like I said, he's got low self worth. I don't know. He feel like the connection is going to end or something, that you guys are going to break up. Deception, temptation. Like he thinks that he's such a. I'm going to say it like he thinks he's such a piece of shit that you're just going to be like, you're a piece of shit, and you're just going to disappear on him. So basically, I was saying that he's acting this way because one, he doesn't feel like he's good enough. Like I said, he may not. I don't know. Like it's not saying for certain if he is, you know, being loyal to you right now, but he hasn't, and so he feel like he doesn't deserve your loyalty. Maybe he hasn't, but also they're saying that he doesn't have a lot of he if he's not actually um entertaining a lot of different people, he may be feeling like he doesn't have enough people telling him, talking him up, making him feel good about himself, in order for him to feel secure enough in your connection, which again, that's not a fault of your own. He thinks that you really are resentful towards him still for what he's done, and that you're eventually going to be like going to go be with someone else once you find the next person. But he's definitely worried. The main reason is that he's worried that you are going to find new love with somebody. So hopefully that was informative and helpful. All right, now it is Matt's turn. Matt has an angel reading. Go ahead and post your question, Matt. I don't know what that song is. I'm hearing like, I think that says cello. Is that it? No. Who sings this song? Let me see the lyrics. Yeah, I'm going to mute this for a second so I can see if this is. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I heard the song Royalty by Exod Maestro. Who sings it? Who is this? How many people got to do a fucking song? There's like a list of people. Say I'm cold hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. Now, oh, oh, oh. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty. Because I'm taking the world, you'll see. And they're calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty. Because I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. Okay. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous because I broke all the cages. No, I won't sit and take it. They left me for dead. I guess they'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. I'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, because I'm taking the world. You'll see. They'll be calling me royalty. Huh. Why the fuck this song popped into my head? And it wasn't like the words, it's like the beginning part of it. There's like a cello playing at the end. That's what I heard. The beginning was like cello. Matt, go ahead and post your question. Where are you? Alright, wait. We have Shirtaka with a quick reading. You're welcome. Where is Matt? Oh, there he is. I got Halloween stuff going on. Does it have Halloween vibes? Is this giving Halloween? I really like these cards better than those other Halloween cards. These pumpkin, I think they're jack-o'-lantern or some shit. I like the artwork better on them. I like the way they feel. What do they Scarabo or whatever? This Italian company. They make a lot of these cards. They're actually legit. I thought they were going to be, for some of these cards that I got from Shein, they're actually a real thing. See what did I use? What's in 2 months? You haven't cleaned the kitchen for 2 months, or you've been spending 2 months cleaning your kitchen? The year's not gonna be done in 2 months. Oh, yeah. True that. Alright. Oh, there's the frickin' cards I was looking for. I found the cards I was looking for. They're right there. Okay. Which cards are we using for Matt today? Oh, really? What do they want me to put those away? They always have me pull out weird fucking cards for your ass, I swear. Like, they had me those light cards, they haven't even put them back. They literally got me to get those cards out for your one reading I did for you. It's like, what the heck? Can I have the book to this deck, please? What bizarre ass thing are they gonna say to you today? It's here somewhere. I got too many books. I saw it. I saw this book. I should have put that other book. This is a fan. I use it for doing makeup. But where is the book? There it is. I saw it earlier. But I got them originally though, not for makeup. I got the fans. I have like a couple of them. They're like cheap, but they're rechargeable. And they actually blow really good. And I got them for hurricanes. I have like a few. I have like another fan that's not battery, but it's powered by USB. I should have found that for the hurricane. All right, all of you. eyelashes need to go over there. All right, so I should have had my makeup over here. Okay, what else you want me to use? I'm going to start with this and see what it wants to do after that. They're going off on like some kind of story thing. They're talking about like a stories. And they're talking about the story of your life, the story of your current situation. Alright. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? I'm not going to be able to read all of these. If something jumps out at me, but what does the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? Angels want to say to Matt. What do they want him to know? Grab this, bitches. Alright. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? Come on. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? They're like loading. So we have number 44, water and salt, truth. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? Number 13, Thumbelina, expectations. Oh, really? What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? Cancel. Survival. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? Is that one? I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Please back out. It's meant to be. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? We have the Little Mermaid, sacrifice. All this story is a bit different than the traditional Little Mermaid story. What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Matt? What do they want him to know? All right, then we have number 44. I mean 43. I have 34 already. Fairy ointment, the sight. Ooh. I'm glad I've read a lot of these. They're really interesting, but they're dark. On the bottom, this is the affecting energy. We have the juniper tree, deception. Ooh, 34. This artist is really awesome. All right, can we fit you over here? Yeah, just enough room. I can move them over a little bit more. they want those cards again? Where the hell can I put these cards? Yes, I have hearts on my desk. That's a heart, and that's actually a heart made out of fluorine. Alright. I gotta move the Oogie Boogie Man over. It's Robert the Haunted Doll. That's like the original doll. Like, I got him from when I went to Key West last year. From the Haunted Robert. He's like what the Chucky movie was based off of. Robert the Doll in Key West. I went and took Amber to see Robert. I've seen him more than once. I've seen him a couple times in my life. I saw him in 2007. We had a talk, you know, we chatted. We talked about how he can't go around cursing everybody because he's famous now. Amber drew a picture for him on the chalkboard behind him. Alright, and that person went there 2 weeks later who was low-key stalking me. Alright, so what do the angels want to say to that? What do they want me to know? Alright, clarifying water and salt. Clarifying water and salt. Clarifying water and salt. Clarifying salt. Clarifying water and salt. Clarifying water and salt. Ooh, fuck, what's this one called? I can't remember. Number 9. Oh, I can't remember that one. I don't get that one there very much. Happy Place. All right. That's probably why a lot of people ain't in their happy place. That YouTuber kept going around doing everything I was doing. All right, clarifying Thumbelina. 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 Which one? Not that one. I'm going to make it start over. I only want one, please. Clarifying Thumbelina. Why the fuck is it like... You keep getting ones where they're eating the eyeballs of something. What's that one called? No, the other ones you got was... The other one is Compassion or something. Number 28 is Intimidation. Yeah, to Compassion, and the other one was... What is the name of that one? It's like Gossip or some shit. Let's see, it's Gossip. It's they're eating the cookie. Where is it? Trying to see how these kind of join together with the other one. Yeah, Gossip. I will still take those cards into consideration. Clarifying Hansel. Clarify Hansel, please. Lamentation. Clarifying a little harmony. that? Adventure or something, I think it's called. Clarifying Fairy Ointment. Bottom of the deck energy. I'm trying to remember the name of that one. Why can't they put the name of the dang cards on it? Was it really that hard to print the name, like at the bottom or some shit of the name of the card? Even if it was in tiny letters, it would be something. Fuck, I think this one's called Motivation. Let me make sure. 8. This is Sakoli Oracle. For anybody who cares to know. I love her artwork. As an artist, I think I tend to collect a lot of like cards because I just like artwork. Yeah, it's Motivation. Oh, I know that one, but I can't think of it. Sometimes I forget. Hello. I remember what it means. What is 16 called? Expedition. I think it was like adventure. It's like adventure. I'm just making things up. Which cards, please? They're wanting these cards. They like these cards a bit. These are pretty. I got these today. All right. What does the angels want to see to Matt? What do they want him to know? Say to Matt, what do they want him to know? What do they just want to say to Matt? The blue stuff will look nice for a little while, but I'll beat the hell out of it. Alright, clarifying Happy Place. 10 of Swords. Very crazy card to get for Happy Place. Clarifying Intimidation. 10 of Cups. Lamentation. Knight of Cups. Clarifying. Shit, what did I say the name of that one was? The Adventure. My brain is like adventure. It's not adventure. What is it really? Expedition. You're saying expedition. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Clarifying Expedition. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying Hello. We have Judgment. Yeah, it's like the same thing. I know what they mean. Sometimes I forget the names of them though. Like this one I didn't. It's like obvious what it is. But you can tell what they mean by their picture, but clarifying the 10 of Swords. Ace of Cups reversed. Clarifying the 10 of Cups. The Page of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. The Empress reversed. Are you still like dealing with Rebecca's stuff? Or Mother stuff? Rebecca or Mother? Clarifying the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, have you been thinking about it a little bit? Like processing something? Clarifying Judgment. I would lean more towards your mom than Rebecca on this one just because of the survival. The Hansel card and Lamentation. I feel like that talked about this with your mom last time with this card. Bottom of the deck energy is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Which indicates you repeating a karmic lesson. Queen of Swords reversed. Could have something to do with gossiping. I'm getting, I don't know if you've been gossiping about anybody. If you have, they're wanting you to cut it out. 8 of Wands reversed. The Hangman reversed. The World reversed. 7 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong by processing stuff. but they're talking about stuff that you're thinking about and that you're processing, it seems so far. What do the angels want to say in that? Some of these are like, you can think of them as like responses to some of the shit you think about too. And they're more likely to think about, communicate about things that you've either repeatedly processed and still haven't quite gotten through. Stuff that you're like still processing, things like that. And things where you've asked specific questions too. And then also synchronicities. I find the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Inspired thoughts. I've got a Page of Swords in the reverse. Paradigm shift. Okay, there. Again, they keep coming up with this, and they've been not only making me do it myself, but like telling me to tell other people to do this. I think they're saying this for a lot of people, and not even people who I do now. I think that collectively there's a large portion of us who may be shifting into another reality. Clarify the Empress in the reverse. Clarify the Empress in the reverse. Go for it. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. They're saying that some of your issues with, this is so fucking weird thing. They're saying something like there's a connection between the way you're perceiving your mother and Rebecca. There's something about being a problem. Think about Three of Pentacles. We have say affirmations. On the bottom of the deck we have Magic of Pretending. Underneath it, follow your bliss. But I don't know if it matters if it's in reversed. I don't always read in reversals in these other ones. All right, so first let's talk about, I'm going to actually read this. This is affecting energy. So hopefully you can figure out the context of whatever we're about to talk about here. So you know what the hell they're talking about. Because this is the bottom of the deck energy, this is the affecting energy. This is the energy that's affecting the shit they're saying here. So it's like the backstory or the context of what they're about to be talking about. All right. The Juniper Tree. I am going to read this story, by the way. All right. So the Juniper Tree is about deception. Stepmother, she killed me. My father, he ate me. My sister, Marlinchin, gathered all my bones, tied them in a silken scarf, laid them beneath the juniper tree. Oh, I remember this one's fucked up. This terrible and beautiful story begins with a woman standing beneath the juniper tree in her own garden, wishing with all of her heart for a child, as red as blood and as white as snow. She has a premonition of her own death and asks her husband to bury her beneath the juniper tree. She then grows and swells with child and gives birth to a son, red-cheeked and white-skinned. She holds him to her, feeds him with love, and then, after the third day of her life as a mother, passes gently from this world. She is buried beneath the juniper tree, and her husband, who loved her dearly, grieves hard but cares for his child. After his grief lifts, he takes a new wife, and she gives birth to a daughter called Marlinchin. In time, the new wife resents the boy, for he will inherit the father's house and money, and she wants this for herself and for her own child. One day, her resentment festering inside of her offers her daughter an apple and sends her out to play. She becomes filled with evil and calls in her stepson, her mind twisted with anger and righteousness, hatred for this boy who sees her as her downfall. She offers him an apple too, telling him it is inside a box with a heavy lid. He reaches into the box and she brings down the lid on his tender white neck, severing his head. She then takes a bandage and ties his head back onto his body. She calls Marceline in, telling her to ask her stepbrother for an apple, and if he does not give her one, she is to box his ears. Marceline asks sweetly for the apple from her dead stepbrother, and having no response to her pleas, she strikes him and his head falls off to the floor. She cries in anguish, believing she has killed her brother, and runs to her mother, who tells her she will make it all right. Marceline nods, weeping for the loss of her brother, frightened she will be punished for her soul condemned for this murder she believes she has committed. When the father returns home, the stepmother tells him the boy has gone away for a time to stay with his uncle. She then serves the husband a stew. Oh my God, this gets worse. Then she serves the husband a stew made of the boy's body. Marlinchin, weeping quietly, is also forced to eat the stew. Marceline, filled with remorse, steals her brother's bones from her mother and lays them to rest with her tears under the juniper tree. And a strange thing happens. As she weeps, a bird emerges from the tree, singing a song of a boy dying at the hands of his stepmother, but wept for by his sister. The bird flies, singing to a goldsmith. The song, ooh, that thing sparked. The song who gifts the bird a golden chain. So moved is he by the sadness of the tale. The bird sings the song to a shoemaker, who offers the bird red shoes, and to a miller, who gives the bird a millstone. The bird then returns to the juniper tree and sings its song over and over. The father goes out to see what is singing such a beautiful song, and the golden chain falls about his neck. The father tells everyone that a beautiful bird gave him a chain. It sings again, and Marlinchin goes out to see if this is true, and the red shoes fall to her. She smiles for the first time since the death of her brother, and the stepmother inside is burning up with a fever of anger, fear, and guilt, and wishes to hush the bird from singing the song of truth. So again, it's truth. It's talking about you singing the song of truth, even though she's like mad at the bird, right? I think you could be the bird in this scenario, Matt. She rushes outside, seeking out the bird, and upon her head falls the millstone, crushing her bones unto the earth, ending her life of bitterness and anger. The father and Marlinchin cry out as the dust rises from the earth with the falling of the stone, and when it clears, there is no longer any bird, but a boy, with a look of joy upon his face. They embrace, they share the story together, and they go inside for their evening meal. As the bones and body of the evil one find their only rest beneath the branches of the juniper tree. When this card comes to you, you will see soon that you have been carrying a great burden, when the responsibility for much of the sadness lies with another. I'm going to say it again. When this card comes to you, you will see soon that you have been carrying a great burden, when the responsibility for much of the sadness lies with another. You must let go of the sense that everything is your fault and begin to understand that you have a good heart. Don't lose hope. Keep doing what you know to be right and compassionate thing, and soon a lost loved one will be returned to you. The parting and the sadness you have experienced is due to a third party's involvement. Do the right thing, and the love you feel you have lost will return to you. Wow. They are saying, there's something that you're taking responsibility for. Some of it, if they're saying that already that you're taking false responsibility for it. So I've read that because this is the affecting energy. Yeah. I remember the first time I read that story, I'm like, fuck, what? I think I read it like in a read and like pick a card or some shit, and I'm like, holy shit. Reacting the whole time. All right, number 8. These are intense stories. All right. So motivation. These are all real stories too, by the way, that exist. That they used to write some dark ass shit back in the day. So motivation is affecting energy. Uh, things were going so well. What happened? They're implying that you have lost motivation for something. This is the affecting energy. This is in combination with this. So therefore, there could be something that you're taking responsibility that's making you lose your motivation. But I am hearing you telling the truth. So maybe you're meant to like tell the truth about the situation that you're actually taking responsibility for. So things were going along so well. What happened? Whether it's from weariness, boredom, or indifference, somehow the situation has become bogged down and no progress is being made. Consider how you can get things moving again. What would motivate your coworkers, family members, or collaborators to participate wholeheartedly again? What incentive, this is actually just you. What incentive can you give yourself to move towards the finish line and with more enthusiasm? There's no point in flogging a dying enterprise. I've heard horse, but this one may just be an encouraging little touch of the whip. Remind yourself why you got involved in the first place. And they're saying there's health issues could be affecting your energy as well. So they're wanting you to keep that in mind. Oh, really help if I read this in English. All right. Happy place. Let me go over this one here. All right. So 44. I'm just going to skim over this one. Try to remember what the story is about a little bit. I'm going to go over the meaning. I'm going to look at the meaning and then read from there. Again, this one is talking about what happened. The birds sung the truth, and then this one is called Truth, Water, and Salt. It says, you caused me to be killed because I told you I loved you as much as salt and water. Now you have seen what it is to live without salt and water. Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to remember this one. I remember this one, but I'm like, I'm just going to go over what it says. The message of this card for you is that speaking the truth, the plain truth, is often punished. So I was getting that. Remember, I was like reading that. I'm like, the bird. She was like mad at the bird, right? I'm like, I was picking up that energy. So, but we have happy place, 10 of Swords, all right, which is like betrayal. Ace of Cups. That could be with love. It could be involving love. Why is the Ace of Cups a horse with a bat? All right. Anyway, so the message of this card for you is that speaking the truth, plain truth, is often punished, and you may well be punished for saying what you know to be true. But in time, it will have been more than worth it because the time to placate and please is over. They're wanting you to be like that as well. Saying how it is and why it is will be the most healing action you could possibly take at this time. Simply be prepared that in the long term, you will be rewarded. In the short term, you will pay. But every moment of discomfort will have been worth it. So they're wanting you to know that. And it's talking about happy place underneath it. So it's like they're saying that you will get there. They're saying a new decision. I'm hearing new direction, a new reality. So it may seem in the short term when you change this direction in your life, and they're also not just saying speaking truthfully, which you are doing that, or you will be doing that. I feel like you already kind of are, but you'll be doing it more so. It will not be rewarded, but in the long in the immediate future, in the long term, it will be. So it could be like a situation, say like, for example, say you post something and, you know, you get a lot of hate or something. Just as an example, online or some shit, you get a lot of hate for it. But then after a while, maybe something you say really strikes a nerve with people and everything, it starts making more sense. And then people are like, maybe Matt has something, got something going on there. Maybe Matt has it right, you know? So there's that energy there. What did I say this Thumbelina is 13? Let's read what it says about Thumbelina. So this row right here, this tale is of empowerment. What is Thumbelina about again? This whole summer, poor little Thumbelina lived alone in the great wood. She plaited a bed for herself of blades and grass and hung it up under the clover leaf so that she was protected from the rain. She gathered honey from the flowers for food and drank the dew on the leaves every morning. Thus the summer and autumn passed, and then winter came, the long cold winter. Let's talk about yearning for a child. Do you want to have a kid? Read what this says. This is a tale of empowerment, finding your own way and making your own friendships and relationships. It is time, therefore, for you to learn how to care for yourself, to choose for yourself, and yet not lose your warm heart along the way. The times when you have been ridiculed and rejected for being different will become a memory, and you will, in time, find your own true name, the song of the soul. And I feel like it's definitely, I'm getting this song energy. I don't know if you were listening. I got a song for your reading at the beginning of this reading. It was Royalty. I'll send you a link to it really quick because I don't know who sings it. I'm about to close this list by Haiti. YouTube. Have a keyboard? I'll share it with you. Okay, so I sent it to you. So that would kind of go with that. Expectations. So I'm going to go over intimidation. 28. Happy place is pretty self-explanatory. Intimidation. Someone may be trying to exploit your weaknesses or what they perceive as weaknesses. Don't buy into their view. Don't let yourself be intimidated and held down by a lack of confidence. Stand up for who you are and what you believe in. And I'm hearing no matter what. If you are the one who is intimidating others, which I don't feel like that is, ask yourself if this is really how you want to win. There's a big difference between being a leader and being a bully. Now, I am hearing something return, so maybe there's been times when you've returned someone's negative energy by gossiping or something. I don't feel like that could be right now, but they're asking for you to shift. Page of Swords, new experience, integrating new experiences, integrating now. Materialization of the Ten of Cups. Intimidation. I lost my place. That is striking chord. People do not value what they know nothing of, and finding your own people. enjoy the challenges and learn from them. Rejection will take place. You don't have to accept relationships with those you do not love. You will find your family and your kin. Okay. So the reason why I asked about if you wanted to have a child, I think you already have a child, don't you? Well, then you should take, if you're having issues with your lymphatic system, then there could be a few things. I mean, there could be a more serious thing going on. Like for me, for example, for me, I have excessive white blood cells because I have immune deficiency. I imagine it's better than it used to be just because I'm taking antibiotics every single day. But like, um, it would kind of like cause inflammation and things like that to have excessive amount of white blood cells. So like, if you do not have an immune deficiency and you're experiencing that, unfortunately, that could be a sign of cancer. Just so you know, it wouldn't hurt nothing to get checked. It's just a blood test. They can find out a lot of stuff just by doing a blood test. Also, it could be caused from infection, things like that. So, like, say you have maybe you have a tooth that needs to be pulled or filled or some shit. That could be an issue as well, or a crown or something. That could be part of it. But if it's just maybe like say if you had hypothyroidism or something, you can there is stuff that can help improve thyroid function, herbs and like vitamins and shit. So you can look that up online. Just to let you know your options. But with this, I would say that there's like an energy of they're saying that you can be intimidating to other people, but then there's an energy of you being intimidating. It's almost like you're projecting something that you're receiving out as a defense mechanism. Why is that exactly with this shit? It's like there's an energy of this reaction with I feel like the past people, but they're saying that you should try to shift to a different reality or a different timeline where you are finding people who you resonate with to be closer with. So they're saying that you can and will achieve this 10 of cups. All right, number 4. Hey, I will update this. I will update the list after this reading. All right, cancel. So it says, when the moon came out, they set out, but they found no crumbs, for the many thousands of birds which fly about in the woods and the fields had picked them all up. Hansel said to Gretel, we shall soon find the way, but they did not find it. All right. The tale shows that you two must find a clever way to outwit those who would harm you at this moment. You must combine your wits with your ability to think fast, access your inner genius, and outthink those who would endanger or disadvantage you. You do not want to be gullible. You must not be foolish. You have to develop courage, and the situation you currently find yourself within gives you the opportunity to truly be better. There's also an opportunity to work with as a team. I heard work with a team, and as a team with a team, with another who is equally disadvantaged at this time. So someone in the same boat as you. Be shrewd, be wise. Feel your fear, for this will inspire dread, but know that your quick wits can overcome this great challenge at this time. And what they're trying to say with that is that they're wanting you to trust yourself and your own ability to be able to overcome challenges quickly, without needing too much time to like process or something you're being What is the word, please? Like, I'm waiting for the word to come into my brain. Come into my brain. It's almost there. This is like with a few things. They're wanting you to step outside your comfort zone and make plans to take action towards an empress. The word is not coming. Adapting is one word. The funny thing is they keep flashing this card at me, but it's like there's the word is actually in this book. Right? Stop flashing the freaking picture at me and just tell me the dang word. Improvise. Thank you. They just kept flashing the picture of one of these cards, which is called improvisation. So, instead of just telling me the word, which they usually just tell me the word. They're saying also that you having some kind of trust issue with new people. Also trusting yourself. That's another issue. That's a problem. You have the ability to improvise. But don't be afraid to do it. You're talking about your parenting style. Because I was like talking about parenting styles on Facebook yesterday. But they're talking about your parenting style. They're saying that you have to understand, like, they don't want you to like hate your family for it or whatever. Though your parenting style is what causes you to feel this way. They're wanting you to let it go or release it, heal it, and move forward. They're wanting you to be made aware of it. So maybe go look up what different parenting styles there are and try to figure out which one it is and see what the effects of that parenting style is, which is actually, you just Google it and see how that resonates with you. They're wanting you to be made aware of it so you can overcome it and heal it. Because there's an energy of you lamenting this, which is stopping you from moving forward, is what they're trying to say. Now, where was I? Be shrewd, be wise, feel your fear, for this will inspire dread. But know that your quick wits can overcome this great challenge at this time. Is it fair? Not at all. Is it right? Nothing can be less true. Does that matter? No, it does not. In this situation, you must use the energy of your fear to inspire the quickest, smartest thinking and actions you have ever taken. The smartest ones, though. But how do you do that? And I already said it, like recently. If you want to live authentically, you can't make fear-based decisions. I feel like they're trying to say there's something to do with your childhood where you feel like you lack trust with yourself because of something that is stemming from your childhood as well. With the Empress in reverse, it could indicate a mother who is smothering a possessive or something like that. So they're wanting you to be made aware of this, and then also, like they're saying, there's like a situation where you're supposed to be like connecting with basically like your soul family and people who you resonate with, and then grow from there. But it's like you need to overcome this other thing so you can be in proper alignment. But then also they're saying in proper alignment, and then where you can like not be self-destructive or destroying the relationships, the new relationships you create. All right, so we're trying to like communicate some odd shit here, so I'm just trying to make it through. Now, the Little Mermaid sacrifice. Now, this one's interesting. It says, I will prepare a potion for you with which you must swim to land tomorrow before sunrise and sit down on the shore and drink it, and your tail will then disappear. Oh, I thought this was the other one. Never mind. Your tail will then disappear and shrink up into what mankind call legs, and you will feel great pain, as if a sword were passing through you. You will still have the same floating gracefulness of movement, but at every step you take, it will feel as if you are treading upon sharp knives. Yikes. And that the blood must flow. If you will bear all of this, I will help you. So they're saying she does want to be with somebody that she loves in this one. But let's see. At the end, it says something about the card. All right. This card can. Oh, wait, there's talking. That's one bit winded. It's just talking about the thing. All right. When this card comes to you, where's the story? There's no story here. All right. When this card comes to you, there is every chance you are considering making an enormous sacrifice. They're saying that you will have to. They're saying specifically you will have to make an enormous sacrifice to go on this adventure or expedition to be able to. You're going to have to spend a lot of money, let go of a lot of shit with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And I'm hearing like a few things. Oh my God. Like a bunch of things came in. The Ten of Pentacles is talking about your legacy. This is leading towards your legacy. There's going to be a lot of sacrifice. And I should have said the word, but perspective. I'm also hearing discipline, self-discipline, perspective. The part of the perspective that they're saying that you have to shift is they're saying that money is just, you can get more of it, right? They're talking about the value of the legacy is worth more. There's a chance that you potentially could not do the sacrifice initially because it's so painful. Okay. Let me finish reading it. There's every chance that you are considering making an enormous sacrifice. Firstly, you are restricting your true voice. Firstly, are you restricting your true voice, and have you given up speaking from the heart about what you truly feel in order to seem more acceptable to another or to avoid conflict? Secondly, you have given up the depth of your emotions. You are trying to do your best to fit in an environment that is enormously uncomfortable to you. Maybe it's unforgettable. It is almost painful, and you certainly feel heavy, ill at ease, and awkward. This card asks you to consider just why you are sacrificing so much of your true self for this chance at belonging, this chance at love. This card can also come forth to speak with you when you are considering making changes to your face or body via surgery. I don't know if that is your thing, but I don't feel like it's the only reason. I feel like it's a much deeper meaning, like I was saying before. In order to be more appealing to a love or potential love, there's so much work for you to do on your self-acceptance and to understand now that I am picking up you having to accept yourself. So much to do on self-acceptance and to understand that the path you're currently taking that involves so much self-sacrifice and pain will not lead to a happy ending, but to pain, suffering, and extinguishing of your spirit. Please consider the changes you're making and why you're making those. Talking about if they're fucking having surgery. Yeah, they're saying if you're going to make changes, do it for your own good, not because you wish to win another, denying your heritage, your own personal talent. You stop talking about fucking surgery. He's not fucking getting a facelift or something, I don't think. Please reconsider now. Right, there's magic, unnatural magic that may bring you what you wish for, but it will come at far too great. No, it's not too great. They're saying it the opposite of what this. Do not go further. They're wanting you to say, return to your true self and become who you are for your own self. All right, you are sacrificing too much for love. So this isn't, I don't feel like this is so much about love. Okay, so I can't go by that meaning. It's talking about begin again to speak your truth. Short-term deal to solve problems. Seeming problems not answer everywhere relationships is. No, it's not about relationships. I feel like this is about your legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. So what they're trying to say now, I am saying, I am hearing with a potion that she's drinking this potion to get what she wants. Trying to get back to the energy I was just in. They're saying to me the pain and suffering you're going through, you will go through will be worth it, and it's going to be about your perspective. They're saying it won't be painful if you can shift your perspective and taking responsibility. Yeah. Because when I read this, they weren't saying like her, they were not implying that the energy was not there, that she was sacrificing too much. But even though they like saying that, that's people perspective. But that's not what they're saying. So, 43, Fairy Ointment. Now, this one is interesting. I do remember reading this story. There's another mermaid type story in here. But it's like darker. Now, I have read this one. It says, you see too much, he said. Now pray, with which eye do you see all this? With the right eye, be sure. She said she, as proud as she can be, to find him out. Wait. There's like an eye for an eye energy in this one too. It's like, it's about there's like, it's about some ointment that lets you see fairies or some shit, and someone steals it and they use it when they're not supposed to. It was like meant to help someone, and then someone else, whoever the healer was, took advantage and used it on one of her eyes or something. She got in trouble for it. It says she backed away and touching her right eye. She then struck her with a wand or a stick, or perhaps just a sparkling flow of energy, and she fell to the ground. The ointment, cried the ferryman. Take that for meddling with what don't concern you. You shall see me no more. And she never saw from that eye again. Now, when this card comes to you, know that there are times when you see what you see, and your gifts and your sight, and intuit more than others wish you to know. Okay, so it's about your intuition. And you must choose wisely when to speak of this, when to keep this silent and only to yourself. For when we have these gifts, some boast. So it's about having psychic abilities. All right, for when we have these gifts, some boast of them. So they don't want you to boast of them. Oh, they will take it away. Okay, so if you, it's like the same for me. So, like, when you have abilities, you can lose your abilities if you go and you, I don't know, use them in a shitty way. Okay, because the abilities are not something you're just born with that you're like, okay, I got it. And, you know, they, psychic, you know, abilities, gifts, or whatever you want to call them, they can be taken away. They can be taken back. You know, they're not a permanent thing, a fixture in your life if you misbehave or misuse it, abuse it, things like that. So, me personally, I have to be careful with that as well, because I do not take full responsibility for what abilities I have. And you've probably heard me say this multiple times, I attribute my abilities to angels. They're telling me everything. I don't take responsibility for the abilities. So when people come to me and they say, you're right, blah, blah, I don't get any warm, fuzzy feelings of, oh, yeah, I did it or something. Because I didn't do it. I'm just reading a book to you. I'm just reading patterns and telling you, and then they're telling me all of the other stuff. So I don't really feel like this is really coming from me. So I don't feel like I need, what is the word? Like, I don't need a pat on the back for it. So they're trying to make you aware of that. All right, so know that there are times when you see what you see in your gift and your sight and intuition more than others wish you to know. So there's going to be times when you and I have to do this shit too. And this is going to be with people who are not specifically asking you to read for them or something. This is like when you get an intuition about somebody that you've randomly met and you just know something about them. Sometimes when you tell, I'm like reluctant to tell people shit sometimes that I pick up if they're not asking for a reading. So they're wanting you to be aware of that. A lot of people don't like that. All right. You have to choose wisely when you keep this silent and only to yourself. For when we have these gifts, some boast of them, and that is no way to use this gift. You will then, you will when you work with this gift humbly, only when you are openly asked to give your help, be able to use it. So only when you're asked to be able to help there, that you could be able to use it. But other times, it is best to keep it very, very quiet. Never ever take anything from the fairies without them offering it to you first. For the fairies could be the equivalent usually when I do readings of angels. For to take from them is to lose a great deal. So they're saying, think before disclosing your gifts. Psychic powers must be treated with respect. Never attempt to take someone's power. Treat nature in the realm of the fairies, or aka angels, with great respect. Ask, do not take. Speak of your gifts with wisdom and discretion. It is not always wise to speak of what you see without invitation. All right. Wow. Oh man, something's gonna happen. What I just got when I was taking that drink. All right. This is gonna be an interesting message. All right, hello. Hello is the first step towards understanding. It declares your good intentions and your harmlessness. When something unexpected comes into your life, say hello. If you open a new door and are surprised by what you find on the other side, say hello. Don't be suspicious or refuse an opportunity to expand your circle of friends. Don't shut out new experiences simply because they are new. Remember this, and it will come in very handy very soon. The witness says the wonderful world of diversity is opening up to you. Examine any prejudices you may be harboring. So what they're trying to say with this card is, I'm going to show you. So they're talking about having psychic abilities. Now, they're saying that these abilities are not at full force currently. Okay. And they're actually, with Judgment, Three of Pentacles, you're only at the very beginning stages of the full potential of your abilities. Like it's just a peak. Like you're just barely peeking through a door. So they're saying when your abilities are open up, it's going to be like, see, like there's this monster in this door, and it could come off as being very scary for people. So when you first have these abilities, it's going to be scary. They're not wanting you to go around and fucking tell everybody about it or bragging or anything like that. So they're saying that. But they're also wanting you to be aware. They wanted me to tell you these things so when you do have them, you don't abuse them and get them taken away. So they're saying that they're not there currently, but you will be soon. So with Judgment, they're saying that, oh, I got the hiccups. It's trying to come. All right, so with Judgment, they're trying to say that they're going to be making a decision soon on if you're ready enough to be opened up to receiving your full abilities. This is why I kind of cringe when people come and ask me and they want me to tell them about their psychic gifts. But they act like, okay, this is what I'm born with or something. They take it for granted. And I'm just like, I mean, They could be gifts in a way, but like they can, a lot of people assume that they can't be taken away, or you can't lose them or something like that. And you can. I say affirmation status, I am manifesting happens in present tense. Believable to you. So they want you to say affirmations, but I feel like that what they're saying affirmation is they're inviting you to have communication with the angels. If you do want to, they're saying accept this responsibility if you think you can handle it, and mentally prepare yourself for it. If you agree to having this abilities in this extent, then they will be opened up to you after the decision's made if you're ready. They're saying that. All right, so I've had about enough of this reading. I feel like I'm talking in metaphors or some shit, and I gotta close this list. But hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. But this motivation is part of it too. So they're talking a little bit about like things where they're wanting you to make new friends and new connections. They're wanting you to feel open to doing that. However, they're saying, but once you do, make sure you get your shit together, because here, so once you do, they want you to be in the right place, because there's a chance that you could project your previous situations with the shitty people that you were around before onto these new people and be like overly suspicious and things like that. So they're wanting you to be aware not to treat these new people like that, or maybe, don't mistrust somebody until they give you a reason to do it. Maybe at least give them the benefit of the doubt at first, unless they give you a reason to not do that. So they're saying that. But with new friends, not random readers and shit. I'm not talking about that. But they're really wanting to, like, getting you ready for something. They're wanting me to tell you these messages, and you're probably getting synchronicities about them. That one felt a little bit blotchy, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, it was making sense to me, but I was a little concerned that I wasn't... It was, like, flowing better towards the end. Because this right here was more about the past, and this is about the future. Which this spread can be totally read like that. A lot of times it is. So... And this is the affecting energy. It's this horrible fucking story. This is like a lot of these first three were like about past connections. That's what the gossip and the intimidation, and that was about. So where you had been around that toxic friend group, and they're asking for you to get involved with a new friend group and to start taking action towards it, which could lead to a sacrifice. But, so what they're saying is, like, you had this old friend group, they sucked, right? They're saying, make the new friend group, but when you do, don't assume they're necessarily going to be like the old one, as you find people who you resonate with. They're saying that a sacrifice in order to move towards this friend group will need to be made. So you could end up having to change the location of where you live. Something is going to have to be given up and changed drastically in order to do that. They're saying that this is going to be something that you're going to have to do. It's like an act of faith. You're not going to know 100%. Like, when you do it, you're not going to know 100%. You're not going to have like a big friend group, or you're just going to move to a certain area where you feel like your friends are going to be, and then go from there. And they're not talking about online friends. They're talking about like friends in person and shit. So like, there's like an energy of, and they've been showing this to me for a while, you moving somewhere where you have these like-minded people, and then, or you feel like you could potentially be around like-minded people, and then which will cause a sacrifice to be made. And then, but then they're saying that this adventure this expedition is going to be leading to increased psychic abilities. And then they're also saying that your abilities or the truth about whatever you're saying or doing or whatever it may not well be very well received sometimes. So be careful who you say it to. All right, so just a little recap there. Hopefully that made some kind of sense to you. All right, now is Bill's turn. Go ahead and push your question, but I am going to have to run to the bathroom really quick. I have been pushing for you to do this for a hot minute, but I've been trying to just hint at it, and I'm waiting for you to fucking figure it out, and I don't know if you're figuring it out or not. I don't know. So we have P with a regular reading, and then Sandeep with a quick reading. Now I'm closing the list. Yeah, I'm like trying to not tell you you have to move because obviously it's not up to me for what you do, but I feel like your decision has to come from you, so I'm trying to not dictate where you're supposed to go and do, but I low-key already know what you're supposed to be doing, so I'm not gonna lie, I already know what you're supposed to be doing, but you know, what can I do? Like, you have to figure this shit out yourself. Alright. Let me update the list now. Paola, go ahead and push your question. It's your turn. And yeah, that reading still took a minute. Again, I hope I'm... fuck. I hope I'm spelling Chirtaka's name correctly again. Okay, here we go. So go ahead and post your question, Paola. Please make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs with your question. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. Yep, my wrist is froze. Let's see. Sent it a minute after I closed the list. It's just a mini reading. I'll do it, but don't send any more, okay? So, Angel, I will accept your reading because it's just a mini reading. Shouldn't take too long. It'll be fine. But no more readings. Alright, Angel. Mini. Yeah, mini reading. Alright. I don't know. Where is Beulah? Alright. I'm going to skip her for now because I don't know where she went. Thanks, Garrett. Hopefully you're doing well. Can't DM this person because this is a new person. Sometimes people, they add me on Instagram. And then if I know who you are, then I will DM you. Like I know for sure you're following me or something. How you doing with this full moon? Crazy energy. Sometimes the full moon, I am on there. On where? Under what name did you send money under? Salty. What name did you send under? Didn't see. I have Chirtaka. I'll check again. Let's see if I missed it. I don't have any payment from you on here. On CashApp now. I have Angel. I know, right? It's been making me so emotional. I've been having, it's like, but in like good ways, there's like a lot of good energies. So like sometimes it's hard for me to sleep because I'm just sitting here just like kind of just vibing. I'm having a hard time. I'm too busy vibing. Yeah, but I have no payment from you, chicken noodle soup, and the list is really closed. Okay, I have absolutely no payment from you. I have no like payments on hold for you or anything. I don't see anything about you. What name did you pay under? It's not the worst. It's awesome being Cancer. I love being a Cancer. All right, so I guess I'm skipping Paola. Chirtaka, go ahead and post your quick question. I know, right? So are you experiencing good emotion, good energy, or negative energy? Yeah, no response. There's Chirtaka. Thank you for being ready, Chirtaka. And just so everybody knows, when you get skipped, and if you miss your reading by the end, you can always DM me on Instagram and get your reading down there. Alexis Elias. Nope, I don't have any name like that on Cash App for you. Nope, don't have that. I can see that you sent it through PayPal, but you said Cash App. Check the other one just to be sure. Nope, nothing there. have anything for you. Chicken noodle soup. And the list is currently closed. No, the list is closed. I will be back here on Monday or Sunday. Probably maybe Sunday. So I might want to like do something at the end of the evening or in the day. I don't know. Fuck. All right. Chitaka says she's a Pisces. We got Pisces gang up in here tonight. This guy that DM'd me, is he a real person or a predator or pretender? He said, I heard predator. He said his name is Sincere. I believe he is a Virgo. His name is Sincere. All right. All right. That's really good, Garrett. I'm mostly positive. Mostly positive for me, too. Sometimes, like, if the negative stuff comes up, you just try to think, where is it coming from? And just process it without, like, digging too deep into it. It's good to keep a higher perspective when processing stuff that comes up. And kind of let that shit go. All right. Trying to see how this is a quick reading. Okay, is Sincere, is the I'm trying to like word it properly. Is the person who is saying that, is the person Chertaka, is the person, fuck. How do I say this? Is the person named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? The person that Chertaka is talking to online, is it a fake account? The person under the name Sincere, is that a fake account? Is the person Chertaka is talking to named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? Is the person Chertaka is talking to named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? Is the person Chertaka talking to named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? Is the person Chertaka is talking to named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? Is the person Chertaka is talking to online named Sincere a fake account? Yes or no? So is it a fake account? Hopefully this is accurate. It says yes, it's a fake account. See what it wants to say about that shit. Got no Virgo energy, but we got some passive shit. And some pieces. What's going on here? Page of Cups reversed, Chariot reversed. What do they want? You're going to tell me this is you having stuff going on, you being like, I don't like this. Is this going to be happiness? Or is this a fake account? And apparently it's a fake account. You're trying to find out more information because you're trying to manifest maybe getting together with this person. Yikes. Letting it go. Should I let it go? What should I do? Is this you talking to yourself? Is this my person? This is you just wondering if this is your person. So it's a fake account. That's all it's talking about is your perspective on the situation. All right, now it is Dee's turn. Go ahead and post your question. Dee has a regular reading. I don't even talk to people like that. Nope. Nope. I get lots of people though. But everybody everybody who I even remotely talk to, I know in some way, shape, or form. So either you guys or yeah, all sorts of random people trying to chit chat with me. Some of them are real people, but I don't have time to chit chat with people. Especially like not a normal person. I could have time to talk to a normal person. A person who has no idea about anything spiritual or anything, just don't have time for this shit. It's like, come on, I want to contribute to what I'm learning. Alright. But angels will not even let me talk to or anything. There's like people who I went to school with and stuff who want to like hang out and stuff like that. They are kind of like guys who had crushes on me growing up. And I'm like, I don't know, can I just be friends? And they're like, fuck no, you can't be friends with that bitch. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. That's how the angels talk to me. that's how our conversations go. All right, what is Tim's current? I mean, this Tim's current energy could be really intense with this moon's energy. All right, what is Tim's current energy towards D? Which cards we wanting to use here? They're like wanting me to use these cards. What is Tim's current energy towards D? 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 That's the Empress. Yep, in the reverse. What is Tim's current energy towards D? Eight of Pentacles. What is Tim's current energy towards D? Don't want that. Ace of Wands. What is Tim's current energy towards D? Four of Swords reversed. What is Tim's current energy towards D? Ten of Pentacles reversed. The bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups reversed. The Tower reversed. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups is in the reverse. Okay. What is Tim's current energy towards D? Ignore my stomach growling. I don't know. I didn't eat very much earlier. Didn't feel like it. All this energy makes you like not. I'm still like, I eat food, but I just don't feel like eating like a large meal, normal size meal. End up eating small meals. Anyway, so what is Tim's current energy towards D? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Clarifying the Empress in the reverse. We have Temperance reversed. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. We have, what the fuck is this? Five of Cups reversed. Clarifying Judgment. I haven't used this deck before. We have the Six of Wands. Clarifying Four of Swords reversed. The Sun reversed. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Now that is his connection. Page of Swords. What language is this? Sometimes the angels will translate words for me. So I do have access to other languages, even though I don't know. I know it's weird. Let's turn energy towards the clarifying the temperance. Yeah, this is not in English. Temperance. I'll have to look on the so you'll see what language it is in. Clarifying temperance in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Five of Cups reversed. We have the, it's in the reverse, we can look at it. Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Six of Wands. Knight of Wands. What is this word? I need to figure out what language it is. Hang on. Maybe if, I feel like for some reason if I know what language it is, it'll be easier for me to read it. I don't know why. I don't know why that makes sense. Google Translate. Yeah, it is night. What language is that? Spanish, that's why. Okay. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure. That's weird. So I knew it was the Knight of Wands, but I've never. All right. It's Cavalier de Wands. Clarifying the Sun in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords, but that's in English. Why is it only calling like knights and stuff, kings and queens different words? Clarifying the Page of Swords. We have pumpkin spice latte. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of cups. Does the teapot count as a cup? It's the 10 of cups. Is that the 10 of cups? I'm asking the angels. Once I get used to it. Yeah, it says that's Page of Cups. I have to ask. I'm not sure if that one. Once I know, I'll know, but shit. I didn't realize this were in a different language. I thought when I looked at the picture, they were in English. I guess this part of it is in English. Like the Ace of Swords is in English. The Hanged Man. Temperance is not in English. The Sun is in English, obviously. I don't know, I guess. Just want to make sure. I think, is that an R or is it a P? The font is weird. I'm going to go with R. R. That's not helpful. Maybe it's a P. The fuck is this word? Angel, you gotta help me. It's not English. Let's do it. Hang on, I'm gonna have to tell it Spanish. I'm not translate from French. I said Spanish. Rain. What? What is the rain? It's like a king or some shit. What is this bitch? I should have looked at it. Wait, I know what that is. I was just looking at it. That's definitely Page. I'm just gonna find the other one so I can compare it. Sorry, you deck. Sorry about this. It's a girl. It's the queen. Oh my god. It's the queen. Queen of Swords. It's a ghost. I can't tell it's a girl, but on the other one, it was a girl. So I'm going to go with queen because it's not page. It's page is P-A-J-E. And just translate it from English to Spanish. Oh, here's the problem. It says Rena, but it's like E. A is like, I don't know. Okay, let me see something. I'm just gonna see something. Spanish, English, no English, just Spanish. So, what's king? Is it really Spanish? What the fuck language is this? I think they're trying. I feel like that N-E at the end is feminizing the word. I'm trying to understand what I'm reading here. All right. It's a queen. Queen. I just want to see what king is really quick. Once I know that, I'll know. Page, ace. Where's the king live? Then I'll know. I keep getting these knights. Where's king? It's an ace of cups. Page. See, queen of wands, devil. King. Two cups, emperor. That's like in English. Why is some of it not in English? What? That stuff, it's in English. Ray. The fuck? That's gonna be the king. Just trying to. I'm sorry, this is taking longer. What is this? I don't know what language this is. What is king? They're good. They're cute cards. Just once I have to just figure out what the fuck is king, queen. I could figure out the knight one was easier. I think the other one I thought was page because it looks kind of like the R looks like a P. But then the P in the font is clearly a P, so it's not that. Luckily one of them was a female. Yeah, it's definitely king because this ghost has a crown on its head, like a masculine crown. All right. It's saying Spanish. So when I put in, and I put it in this. Now it says King of Cups. Bitch. Why didn't you say that before? I didn't say that before. But they're asking, did I mean Ray de Copas? So like part of it is English, part of it is Spanish. So freaking confusing. All right, that's confusing, but we figured it out. All right, back to what we're doing. I got a bunch of fall flavors for my coffee. All right, so we have the Hierophant. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. 5 of swords. 6 of pentacles. Or is it pumpkin pentacles? It's in the upright. No, they're cups. 6 of cups. And they're saying pumpkins are cups. Are they pentacles? Why do y'all have to make these weird? Knight of Swords reversed. I should have another indicator. Let me check to make sure. Ace of Pentacles. There's not a pentacle on it. What is this weird crap? Come on. I'm gonna assume it's pentacles because usually pumpkins are pentacles. Yeah, this has pentacles on it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pentacles. Nope, 8. Is it pentacles? All right, new deck of cards. That they're really cute and easy to read. Pentacles. Is there like pentacles on there? There's just pumpkins. Right here, Temperance is pumpkins. Cups are potions. See, drinks or potions. This one has Cast of Pentacles. Wow. This is Pentacles. I'm gonna go with cups. I'm gonna think maybe it's cups. I'm gonna go with cups. On that one. Why do they use different cards? They're like, oh, let's be different. Let's make people not be able to understand what the fuck we're looking at. All right. Okay. All right. I didn't run into at least a problem until the end. It's probably cups. All the ones that are weird are like cups. Bizarre. I don't feel like it goes with everything. The Hierophant. The cups are white cards though. So is the wands. It's not obvious. I don't think it's wands. No, because there's 6 and there's the 6 of wands is there, which are brooms. Okay. Just trying to feel good about like what it's supposed to be. This is the tricky part about learning a new deck. Like whatever the artwork is. But unfortunately, we have to start somewhere. All right, please tell me what is the current energy towards D? Please 10 square energy towards D. Please 10 square energy towards D. Clarifying the Hangman. We have decisions. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying Seven of Pentacles reverse. Self-love. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Chemistry. Clarifying the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, he's been having dreams about you. And that goes with the 4 of Swords up there too. Oh, the sun. Oh my god. Clarifying the 9 of Cups. Oh. Assistance from spirit guides. Oh my god. Clarifying decisions. Clarifying decisions, wow. Stability. Clarifying self-love. Fulfillment. Wish. Clarifying chemistry. Party. Clarifying dreams. Messages and dreams. Limitations and fears. Wow. Clarifying assistance. Separation. I have to take this one with transcendence. And unity. Bottom of the deck, we have family, home, and commitment. With truth. Oh, this is you. Truth, expression, feminine, regret, repression, twin flames, reversed. They're saying generally. They're talking generally. They're saying there's some kind of something could happen this fall. They're saying autumn harvest. There's like guarded with twin flames. Like a repressive energy here with you as well. Forming structure. So something is definitely forming. Yeah, this is both of you. You're definitely in a karmic cycle with this person. All right, let's talk about this now that we know what all the freaking cards are. Hierophant. 5 of Swords. 6 of Cups. He keeps thinking about the past. I feel like he's thinking about the past. Things that were said or unsaid. Yeah. He's having dreams about you and nightmares. The angels keep making him dream about you. They're really doing this heavily to people this cycle. By the way, we started a new twin flame cycle in the spring. Knight of Cups reverse, Tower reverse, Wands. So I feel like that he sees your value. You are Nectarines. Interesting, the Sagittarius. They're saying for both is him. Okay, so like he has codependent energies, which is weighing heavily on him. He keeps thinking about, and they're saying idealizing the past. And he's trying to currently make a decision where you're involved. Fairly soon. I think he could be, I want to say there's like a bit of a stalkering energy here with the Hangman. I feel like that he could be trying to do some kind of research or learn something about you in order to make a decision about maybe if you're single or currently something like that right now. He's thinking about something about stability. Maybe if he's trying to fill out the situation too with you to see if he can do something with you. He's working and making progress towards coming out of the sad energy, and he's starting to reevaluate his, they're saying the word priorities. And in doing so, he is putting himself at a higher priority, where before he would be like, say, putting his self last. And because his intention is to have a more wish fulfillment, and basically to be happier. Currently, your connection is receiving a renewal of energy, which is being divinely guided. Okay. They're saying that he is feeling a renewed passion and chemistry towards you. And he's wanting to come towards you. Okay. As I said, he's been having dreams about you. It's been coming up a lot here. It's like repeating. And he's been getting messages in dreams about you. They're saying that you may be even communicating with him through your dreams. So you could be dreaming about each other simultaneously. Because there's a lack of clarity and there's like in confusion, and it's meant to help. They're showing me this ghost reaching out. I feel like you're both trying to reach out to each other, and you're trying to both help each other heal and overcome your self-limiting thoughts and fears. This is way deeper than I thought it was going to be. All right, Queen of Swords. He sees you as like the angels are trying to help him to want for himself to be happy and to reach his full potentially. Yeah. And making him long for unity, for that Ten of Cups energy here. So very interesting. The angels are helping, the universe is helping to push this connection forward. They are saying that as his curiosity, they keep reminding me of something else. I don't want to think about that. But as his curiosity expands and he thinks about you, he could be exploring thoughts about another person other than his wife, other than you. And they're wanting you to not, they're saying this could show up in readings, and they're wanting you to not be upset about it or anything. They're working on making sure that that is okay. You know what I mean? Like, that he's not going to go in that direction. It's just that he's trying to understand. They're saying compare his feelings towards you versus how he feels, or he could potentially feel about another person. Do you know what I mean? So that's what they're saying. All right, so sorry about the delay with that. But the energy is very interesting. And I feel like that he's got a lot of passionate energy being directed towards you. They're definitely working to try to bring you into union. Alright. That was intense. That one felt like kind of dreamy. Not gonna lie. I guess maybe all the dreamy energy. I don't know. Definitely not going to forget this weird shit about this. Like, that's the Three of Swords. That's like very interesting artwork. Hey, Ariana, how are you doing? You're welcome. All right. Go ahead and post your question, Paola. Yeah, I don't know. It seems okay so far. information than that. You need to post your first name and your sun sign with your question. Four months is a bit of a stretch for a mini in-depth reading. Okay, can you post it all on the same line, please? 'Waiting for Paola to post your question. Please post your question with everyone's first names and sun signs in the same post. So post your first name. Why do you have Alex? Who's Alex? You don't need to post anybody. You're not asking about anybody, are you? You're just asking about yourself. You don't have to post whoever Alex is. You want to know where your connection is headed with Alex, or you just want to know who's coming towards you in love in general? Which includes other people other than Alex. Or do you want to know where your connection is headed with Alex? Are you trying to find out about Alex specifically, or just about anybody? All right, so you want to know. So your question isn't where is your headlight, the love life headed. Your question is where's the connection headed with Alex. Unless you want to know about other people, you have to say the person. So your question, real question is, where is the connection headed between Alex and Paola in the month ahead? I just say where it's headed. We don't need to say over what time frame. You don't have to put a time frame on it right now. I think that you would like to know where it's headed in general. I mean, we could ask 4 months or 6 months. Are you trying to find out about the rest of the year, basically? Let's take it for the rest of the year, so you have, like, we can dial it back, because I do feel like you do want to know about a time frame. So I'm gonna ask, like, where is your connection headed for the rest of 2023? Okay. I feel like that's what you're trying to get out of this. All right, please tell me, where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of the year of 2023? Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of the year of 2023? Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of the year of 2023? Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of the year of 2023? Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023? Are you both single? Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023? Where's the connection headed Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023. Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023? Clarifying justice in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the High Priestess. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups, counterpart energy. They're saying it's almost like he's hiding or suppressing his love for you, but you both love each other. Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023? Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Five of Wands. It's not your turn, Angel. You need to wait your turn. No, it is not your turn. Right, bottom of the deck is the Moon in the reverse. Right now, I'm on someone else's reading. Someone who got skipped. But next is going to be Sandeep, and then it'll be your turn. Okay, so you don't have that much longer to wait. All right, Lovers reversed. So make sure you're ready for your question. All right, Moon reversed, Five of Pentacles. I'm just absorbing the energy. Lovers reversed. There's like an energy of rejection, but having an inability to walk away that is affecting this energy. It's almost like showing up. You could be a high-level soul connection. It's almost like there's some kind of fate or destiny going on in this connection. And it's like the person is being resistant to this connection at this time. They could be having some codependent energies currently. Paola, is Alex and you both like together or single, or are you both, is there a third party situation? Are you in a relationship with somebody else? Are they in a relationship with someone else? What's going on? Just trying to figure out what is the relationship status going on here. Is he married to somebody else? Is he with you? Is he with nobody? Technically, what is going on here? All right, where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of 2023? And the reason why I'm asking about marriage, because we do have Justice in the reverse, which can indicate divorce potentially. Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola for the rest of the year of 2023? You're going through a divorce, okay. Is he with anybody? Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Step forward. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Social events. Clarifying the Six of Wands in the reverse. Solitude. Clarifying the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Time to say goodbye. Clarifying the Five of Wands. Count pairs. Where's the connection headed between Alex and Paola Clarifying step forward. Unrequited love. Clarifying social events. The nurse. Clarifying solitude. Fake death. Clarifying time to say goodbye. Balcony. Clarifying Paris. Betray. So there is like, okay, I feel like this person, they want to do what's right. And I feel like there could be concern that you're hiding something, like maybe you're pretending like you're getting divorced and you're not really getting divorced. So I feel like there's some kind of fear regarding like, are they really getting divorced? Maybe they're just fucking with me. I don't want to be like a cheater. I don't want to be like a homewrecker or that kind of thing or something like that. Okay, so if are you wondering if you're going to be together? When do you think your divorce is going to end? I have a feeling like I feel like what it's trying to say that this is a very strong soul connection, but I'm seeing, did you reject this person? There's some kind of rejection energy coming here. It's like it's Aries. Yeah, I have no Aries cards here. And you're Virgo. And I got no real Virgo cards. Are you sure that's what your signs are? Oh my god. So the problem here I'm getting is that you're neither one of you are showing up as your signs currently. I got Libra, Cancer. I have water sign. I have Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini. I got no Virgo. This is like never happens too. I have 0 Virgo, 0 Aries energy here. So you did in the past. You rejected him in the past. So I see you stepping forward. I think this is you. Here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out who is what here. I'm seeing there being conflict here. I feel like there's going to be it's hot and cold energy. I'm seeing. I feel like you giving some kind of offer, but then this person is showing up as not accepting your offer. I'm not seeing you being in a relationship. I'm not saying you're never going to end up in a relationship, but this person is, I feel like they have feelings for you and I feel like they're holding them back. I feel like that this person could be very upset about you originally rejecting this person. Because right now this person's feeling 5 of Pentacles, feeling abandoned. And so I feel like that he could be having some kind of trust issues. There's a good chance that this connection may not get totally off the ground. But this is just a reading to see where the connection's headed for the rest of this year. So I would say you're going to be a lot of drama going on back and forth with this person for the rest of the year. I'm seeing you potentially getting divorced and then taking action to say, hey, I'm divorced. I want to date you now. And it might be a little too late. I'm not seeing them being with somebody necessarily, but I'm seeing there being maybe some kind of competition. Maybe there's going to be another person. They're going to start maybe thinking about dating this. I don't know. There's something going on. For some reason, this person is not engaging with you after you come forward, because you rejected them previously. I'm not saying that's necessarily right that they're acting this way, but they're feeling some type of way about it. I'm seeing them having a hard time walking away. It could be you that's having a hard time walking away from this connection originally. Like I said, it's really weird. Usually I can tell who is what. That's why I ask what your signs are, but neither one of you are showing up as your sign. You're actually showing up more like a Libra, and he's showing up more like a Gemini or a Cancer. So it's really weird. I feel like that. Yeah, I'm saying repeatedly, like, you're going to step forward, you're going to take action. And I feel like it could be unsuccessful. So, at least for the rest of this year, I'm not seeing you coming into any type of union with this person. All right. So now it is Sandeep's turn. Go ahead and post your questions, Sandeep. I'm sorry I couldn't give you better news, but that's what the cards say. I don't know, maybe that's part of your chart or something. Your energy's showing up weird. That Cancer, Libra energy mostly. They're saying something about the moon or something. Oh, that's interesting. Right. I confess my feelings to Ryan over. You're welcome, Paola. In the future, if for some reason you miss out on a reading, you can always contact me on Instagram at GeetaGalaway and redeem your reading there if you run into a problem there. Also, if you do follow me on Instagram and you do decide to get future readings, I can always DM you and say, hey, what's up? Come get your post your question. Will Ryan respond to Sandeep's text? All right, let's see. Please tell me, will Ryan respond to Sandeep's text about confessing her feelings? Yes or no? Will Ryan reply? Okay, they're saying reply. Will Ryan reply to Sandeep's text about her romantic feelings towards him, her true feelings towards him? Will Ryan reply to Sandeep's text about romantic feelings towards him? Yes or no? Ryan reply to Sandeep's text about her romantic feelings towards him. Ryan reply to Sandeep's text about her romantic feelings towards him. Yes or no? Will he reply? Yes. And it looks like it could be good for the most part, I would say, with these cards. I'm seeing there being some kind of offer, a new beginning, marriage, taking a leap of faith. We got the 5 of Cups, though. Somebody's still focusing on some kind of loss. But the rest of the cards are positive, even though I know it's yes or no. So the underlying energy signs. We have the King of Cups, which would be him loving you. 4 of Wands reversed, coming out of the cold. intention to secretly do what? Oh, have a commitment with you. This might actually shift things. That could be good. He might come and see you. Yeah, could end up somewhere. Definitely. It could go well. It looks promising with those cards. Yeah. You don't know. Sometimes I ask those questions, and if it's all negative, like, I don't know if it's going to go so well. Sorry. All right, Angel, go ahead and post your question. Please make sure you post your first name if you're asking about another person, their first name, and both your sun signs with your question. Oh, I'm happy I connected with you too as well, Sandeep. I just read it how it is. That's what I'm doing. Listen to the angels. It's the angels. Thank the angels. Whenever you get a good reading, make sure you thank the angels. They're the ones who's giving me all this information. Thank the angels. By the way, speaking of angels, where is Angel? Where did Angel go? Hey, Angela. You're too late. I'm about to leave this thing. About to leave this thing. This live stream. But I think I'm going to come back on Sunday. Yeah. Just trying to get this person to post their question. They posted it early a minute ago. They aren't here now. Why are you here so late? It's 4 a.m., girl. I don't know where Angel went. She hasn't been waiting as long. Yeah. There she goes. Make sure you refresh your video so you're not lagging. Without you. Well, we would ask what his current energy is. I would ask, you're lagging. I would ask, I think I want to word it like, what did you sent me? Where'd you pay her? Is it CashApp? Yeah. So, Latoya. What is your name for Angel? So what is your first name? How does this work? Please explain to angels. What is your first name only? Do you have like a name that's not two parts? Is that, I'm just trying to make sure I'm saying it right. Like, is that supposed to be like your last name, or is your name just Soul? I'm looking at your payment information. Because your name is Angel Velez, but you have Soul Avatita. Avatita. So is that like, I'm just trying to make sure, like, is that just your, is that all your first name? I don't know if Avatita is your last name or not. That's what sometimes Spanish last names and names fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, I have a friend, he has, like, fucking so many names. When I grew up, like, at least, like, I mostly just knew Mexicans, but they only had, like, one last name. And now all my friends who are either Spanish or Mexican have all these names. Why did they have all these names? When I grew up, they didn't have all these names. I don't understand how it works in your culture. I was never like, I grew up with around this culture, but I was not told anything about this. Soul, okay, I wasn't told any of this, so I don't know. Okay, like my friend Guillermo, he has, I don't know, like 3 last names or some shit, and it's so hard when I do the candle service. I can't fit his whole fucking name on the paper to put it on the bottom of the candle. Anyways, like, I have to write his name so tiny because his first name is long too. His name is Guillermo. It's a long name. All right, so I would not say his name, but he doesn't care. All right. So you want to know if Frankie is? We're gonna find out what his current energy is in general to try get an idea. Which cards, please? Tell me, what is Frankie's current energy? 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 Has he talked to you? Is he communicating with you? What is Frankie's current energy? Clarifying Page of Cups. In the reverse, we have the Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Swords reversed. We have Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant, Sun. Four Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups. In the reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. I like that name though. Clarifying the Two of Wands. He's trying to like think about like, I feel like he's talking to you. Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Four of Pentacles Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Clarifying the Four of Cups. Knight of Cups. Are you guys supposed to be like married or something? Clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, well, he could be considering it like that, but like, is there like an energy of you like rejecting him? Have you rejected him? There's like, he's trying to decide what to do. He seems a little lost, not gonna lie. I would say it's weird. Okay. It's like there's an energy of him trying to decide if he should chase after you. Are you guys supposed to be together maybe? I don't know what you're saying yes to. But so he's not happy. He is upset. He's disappointed. I feel like he's missing you. He's trying to not, but like he's trying to figure out if he should message you, if he should contact you. He's feeling pretty devastated. He's in this Ten of Swords energy. And on the outside, I feel like that he probably acts like he's okay. But on the inside, I feel like that he's kind of falling apart. I'm not going to lie. He's a Cancer, yeah. Yeah, as we say, is he Cancer? We got the Queen of Cups. I was trying to make sure. And he's trying to put down the burden. He's trying to let go. But like part of him wants to chase after you. Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, he has things he wants to say to you. I feel like there's like an energy of wanting to be with you, but he feels rejected. But he's like, I want to come after you. He's feeling really overwhelmed. And he has this nervous, rushing energy. He's definitely reflecting on the situation. He hasn't given up on you, and he's trying to make a decision on what actions he should be taking in your connection. So, is he doing okay without you? No, I don't think so. Not really. Like, I'm not seeing him. I don't know. That Ten of Swords is pretty harsh. Like, we don't have Three of Swords. I think that, I don't know what happened, but I think that if it's like he's not convinced that the connection's truly over or something is over between the both of you, but he's definitely missing you and wanting to do something to salvage the situation or fix the situation is what I'm getting from this. All right. I need to learn so many languages. Can I just know all? I would like really like that. Would be a cool superpower to just know all languages. I want to know all the languages. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.